Oh, the lady sitting next to me in the movies was shitting herself with the jump scares. She's me. You lot in the chat, be for real with me. How many of you actually can sit through a horror film? Like, how many of you can sit through a horror film? Even you lurkers, the lurkers. I know you lot ain't chatting, yeah? But just say yes or no. How many of you can sit through a whole horror film? It's okay if it's a no. I'm not judging you. This is a safe space. Yeah, this is a safe space. I sat through Sinners, no reaction. That's no horror though. Come on now. No, Miss Cake said no. Dan said yes. Bath said yes. It depends on what type of horror it is. Okay, well, all right. Let me give you probably a good one to say. I can, but not alone. Okay, that's a valid one. Fuck no, Tina. Hey, look. I ain't gonna lie to you. Yeah? Do you know what? There's a special place for people who can watch horror films on their own. There's a special place. I'm gonna say this again for the people in the back. There is a special place for people who like to watch horror films on their own. You see no fear, bro. You see no fear. Okay? I'm gonna say that again. You're not afraid of anything. If I see you jump at a butterfly, or if I see you jump at a little bee that's close to your ear, bro, I'm gonna slap you. I'm gonna wake you up to reality and say, bitch, you sat there and watched The Exorcism on your own for straight 3 hours. What are you fucking scared of a fucking bee for? I'm expecting no fear, bro. I'll be real with you. It's true, bro. There are people out there who can sit through a whole horror film and not be scared. Like, my heart will be like this. Like, they'll need to get a fucking ambulance in there. You get what I'm saying? They would need to get you get what I mean? It's fucking ridiculous. It says me and Tina will go watch Lilo and Stitch while you lot go watch yourselves on horror film. Nah, look. Horror films, I can't do them on my own. Yeah, I gotta have someone on me. You know what I'm saying? I gotta have someone to match my energy, bro. Cause if I'm gonna be a bitch, bro, I'd rather be a bitch in front of someone, not be a bitch on my own and worry that these demons are gonna follow me to my sleep. You know what I'm saying? Because I'll be real with you, if I watch a horror film on my own, I reckon the lights are gonna be on all night. Okay, every light in the house is gonna be on. Yeah, that's the truth. Jez, what's the title of that one that came out last Halloween? I don't know, man. I'll be real with you. I run away from horrors. I was low-key scared to watch Sinners. Who said Sinners? It was JT. Yeah. I was low-key scared to watch Sinners. Yeah, because of my African roots. Yeah, these men said that they went to witch doctors. They went to hoodoo people or voodoo people to understand what the fuck they're doing in this show. So my mind was already like fucked up from that situation. But then when I saw the film, I was like, I barely put that shit in. But there were some serious jump scares in that thing. Yeah, Sinners, they had you, bro. They thought you were just gonna be chilling with a few gangsters and gonna be a few freaking vampires in there. Ryan Googler. Who? Yeah, Ryan Googler, I think that's your name. You fucked us up. Yeah, there was enough jump scares in there to make a man scream in front of his girl. Yeah, I don't know how you snuck them fuckers in, but you snuck them in. Yeah, you snuck them in, and I'm not gonna forgive you for that shit. Bro, honestly, if any of you watch Sinners, you understand what I'm talking about. There was some unpredictable, all of the jump scares were so unpredictable, bro. I could not see it coming. That's the worst part about it. At all times. I said, Lo, the lady sitting next to me in the movies was shitting herself with the jump scares. She's me. And I had Jen next to me. Bro, the aura was losing, bro. I was losing the aura, bro. It says, I only jumped by the... He says... Wait, sorry. My cursor is by your name. It says, I only jumped by the very first start, I'm guessing. Then I was locked in. Okay, the very first scene. Yeah, now I hear you. It was a bit scary, man. I was just settling in with my snacks and bam. Popcorn everywhere. Shit. It's crazy. But one thing I definitely do want to watch is the new Final Destination. So when we went to the cinema, when I went to watch Sinners with Jen, there were these two girls who came out the cinema. The film was still going. The film that they were watching was still going, but they accompanied each other to the toilet. Yeah, because clearly this fucking film like scared the life out of them. So as they come out, they go to one of the employees at Cineworld. Yeah, they go,
"Is this film meant to be this scary?"
What did he say?
They go, is this film meant to be this scary? I don't know if it's safe for me to go back in. They were contemplating on just walking out, bro. I've never walked out of a cinema. Yeah, cause my money, I need to spend my money, bro. I paid for that shit. I'm sitting through it. I don't care, bro. I paid for the money. Yeah, so I'm sitting through that fucking film no matter what. Yeah. But if any of you have ever walked out of the cinema, please let me know. I just want to know what made you do that. Yes. AJ, we still yapping, AJ. Okay, this is a solid hour and a half. We broke a fucking record.